Okay, and a trick that I learned from actually a Jamaican that I was watching cook. Have you ever had a bitter cucumber and it's too bitter you can't eat it? Well, what you do is you take the end and you rub it like this. You rub each of the ends. You do both ends. So you cut off both ends. So this end, and do the same thing on the other end. You just rub it and you keep rubbing, and you rub and rub and rub and rub and rub. You rub like this, and see that white stuff that's coming off on the side? All right, you see that? Let me get you one that has a better view. Okay, do you see that? Do you see all that white foamy stuff? You see that? Okay, so I'm gonna put my science hat on today with with today's garden content. So this white foamy stuff, this is called cucurbitacin. And so this is a plant defense mechanism. So typically you'll see this in like the leaves, the stem portions of the plant, but sometimes if your soil quality is really poor, or if you have infrequent watering, or like maybe you have a huge rainstorm that comes like we did recently, or you have a fluctuation in temperatures. Let's say you have like a really hot streak. It's been, mild, and now all of a sudden it's 90 degrees. Or it's been 90 degrees and now you get a cold front and it drops to like 75. So those are the main reasons why you would get this cucurbitacin that is expressed. But typically it doesn't happen in the fruit until something drastic happens, like the plant is stressed out. But cucurbitacin is a plant defense mechanism. So it keeps things like bugs from eating it. So you only see that typically when you are in the stem or the leaf of the plant. But when it migrates to the fruit part like this, that means you probably have a stressed out cucumber plant. So does it bother you? It tastes really bitter. It's a deterrent, right? So you don't eat it. So it definitely works. But all you got to do is rub the end, like I was saying, rub the end of the cucumber plant like that until you see the foam. And then do the same thing for both ends. Rinse the cucumber off, and now it's all ready to eat. Bitterness is gone. I'm not sure why that mechanism works, but it does work. I think it triggers, what I think happens is, it triggers the plant to send all of this cucurbitacin to the part that's being damaged, or the part that's being stressed out the most, as in you cut it and you're trying to eat it. So I believe that's why the mechanism works the way that it does. But yeah, so you just agitate the ends a little bit, and it'll send that cucurbitacin out to the end portions, and then it will no longer be in the fruit or the body of the cucumber. You can rinse the ends off, and the bitterness will be gone. So hopefully that's helpful. That's what's going on with me. What's in your garden?